Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays A Long Journey Home. So, this is my second play session of this game. I recorded the first 10 episodes the day after the day the game released, something like that. And I am very pleased and gratified by the amount of people who are watching and commenting and liking the videos. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. I've gotten a couple of good tips about things to help me improve my playthroughs, hopefully, especially regarding bartering, which is something that I had just absolutely no idea how to go about. I was just basically wildly flailing around. So any tips there are appreciated. And also, of course, there's been a major patch for the game, a couple of them, I think, since just in the first week. So bunch of stuff got fixed. They added a new difficulty mode. I decided to keep playing on the mode that we had been playing at. I know I hadn't really been succeeding, but I've actually been kind of enjoying the challenge rather than just kind of flying through to the end of the game. It's been interesting. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to getting back into it. We are, again, as is customary, I played through the first system, which is what we're here because it's always the same. And we're about to leave. I'll just kind of show you what we got. Here's our current resources. I admit I'm a little bit rusty with the lander controls, so I spent a bunch of metal to repair the lander after I crashed it a couple of times. These things happen. And our item that we got was a beeping device, which, if I remember correctly, she can use to repair one of the systems. The only systems that's currently damaged is the pilot ejector and the lander. So hopefully we can wait until we get a few more things that are damaged. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump. I haven't even looked at the Galactic map yet. Alright, so we can actually, after last time, we can actually kind of see what the stars are in the galactic map. So it might be worthwhile to try and plan our route a little bit more. Like you can see this star cluster seems to be all pulsars and black holes. So I would prefer to avoid it if possible. This one, yeah, you could see high radiation in the Horsehead Nebula here. So I would prefer to avoid this system. After the last time when we entered one of these that was all pulsars and black holes, did not go so well. So this one seems to be a little bit more reasonable. So I think we should try and make our way. We can't zoom out anymore, so we can't look beyond that. But I think we should try and make our way that direction rather than to the right. So looking at here, we've got, so this is a pulsar, so we probably don't want to go here. And this is a red giant. It's got mostly rocky planets. So, but seeing as our only other option is a pulsar, let's head for this planet. Or this star, I guess I should say. And see who the aliens are that we're going to encounter this time. I'm actually going to head for this planet. I think our orbital path is much more conducive to orbiting this planet, despite the fact that we were so much closer to the other one. We would have had to completely stop and turn around in order to get to it. So I think this one's going to be easier for us to start with. Alright. A little bit rusty, but I think this is the Woolpax. Oh no, I haven't met these guys yet. The Woolpax Knight Shirok. Hail, what a strange vessel. You face Shirok, Woolpax Knight of the Blue. Will you spar that we can see each other's souls in glorious combat? Sure. Ah, so spirits and let us... Wait, yes, yes, I have a much better idea. You strike these creatures of honor, I beg a favor. My squire grows overconfident. He has yet to taste real combat. He feels he knows everything there is to face in this galaxy. A new alien! Will you be my dragon and shake him from his complacency? Sure. Capital, do not fear damaging his ship. It is but a thing. If a few hours contemplation and cold escape pod can teach him what I cannot, a new vessel will be money well spent. Alright, so they want us to blow up his squire's ship. Alright. Well, I feel a little bit, after that last run, when we destroyed that massive cruiser in the last one, I feel a little bit more confident about the combat mechanics. Whoa. Let's try that again. Going like this. Ugh. Problem is the sun is so close to this massive star, or this planet is so close to this massive star that it's really hard to orbit it. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Full power and we can't break into orbit of this planet. Alright, let's try this one more time. Even though we're burning up tons of fuel. Maybe we'd have better luck going the other way. Alright, that looks like a decent-ish orbital path. Alright, there we go. Wow, that burned up a lot of fuel. Temperature searing, heavy earthquakes for silicates. Alright, well this planet was a waste of time. Those are surprisingly unoptimized, but we can put this down to their combat focus being duels rather than warfare. Alright, well, let's slingshot ourselves, hopefully a little ways this way. He's somewhere in this star system. That will probably be good enough to get us into orbit. Low risk, strong convection, average temperature. Again, just silicates, but we can use those. Look at our resources here. So it's going to be more of these. So let's use up these. And I like to keep those in case we can get more of them. Probably won't need the extra cargo space on the lander right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and land. Okay, doesn't look like there's any surprises here. The wind's blowing me from left to right, so that's going to make this a little bit tricky. One more? Nope. Alright, it turned to red. Alright, good enough. Let's get out of here. I'm going to try not to over drill on resources unless I really need to. I don't think it's worth the cost in lander haul. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Maybe you guys can correct me, but certainly not for common resources. Maybe for uncommon or rare ones, I might do it. Okay, so we got, it looks like one more planet in this system to check out. See if we can do it a little bit more fuel efficiently this time. Is this the ship we're supposed to be going after? Really don't want to go back to this planet. Trying to orbit it is an exercise in frustration and wasted fuel. So maybe we'll wait over here for him. Goodness, even this far out, that sun's gravity is pulling us in. Like, super fast. Like he's gonna be at the same planet that we're going to. Oops, we should be going the other way. That is him. Alright, we'll probably wind up just waiting around here for him to come back. Alright, high gravity, carbonates, and iron. I think we can land on this. Alright, I'm gonna try. I'm a little nervous that we will wind up crashing into it, but we'll see. Okay, looks like we've stabilized our descent for now. Go ahead and go all the way around the planet. Oh, I didn't realize that was the land, but it looks like we just brushed it. We didn't actually hit it. Alright. That was a pretty good landing. So when that, as soon as that turns to red, I'm going to stop drilling. Okay, and then we'll go back, I think. Try and pick up some iron. We could use some metal. We don't have, we just have some aluminum left to repair our hull. We're probably going to need some hull repairs after we fight this other ship. Alright, perfect. There's more iron to be gotten there, but my cargo inventory is full. I wonder if it's worth going back down for the extra couple of iron. I don't know how confident am I in my lander skills. If we don't take any damage, then it obviously would be worth it. I can clear... Let's see, can I clear up some cargo inventory? Be kind of a waste. And I could use one of these. I could probably just use these. Yeah. That's probably the best thing to do. And then, sure, we'll go back down. And see if we can pick up that iron without getting more damaged. And stop. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Alright, 2 more iron. And no lander damage. Alright, I think that was probably worth it. Unless one of our lander systems gets damaged as we're leaving. But nope, we're good. Still good. Okay. So now we just have to wait for this guy to get over here. Hmm. That didn't work. I don't think I want to chase him. I think I just kind of want to float out here a little bit and wait for him to come back. He probably will come back. He seems to be bouncing between these planets. We'll just kind of float a little bit. Eventually we fall back into the star, which obviously I don't want to do. Alright, here he comes. If we can intercept him. Whoa. He's running? I did not expect him to run. I used too much fuel chasing him down. But he wanted to face me in glorious combat. There we go. Not a good start. Of course, we had better shields in the last playthrough. Where's this guy? Oh. He's fled the battle. Really? Gonna use so much fuel. Try not to fall into the star. All right. I do appreciate the targeting. Oh man, it's kind of wrecking itself. I have to. Hmm. Fired too soon. Got it. Alright, well, we used half of our hull points and also got our warp core misaligned in doing that, so I'm not sure if that was worth it or not. Oh, and we have him. What can we do with him? Maybe you can talk to him? Nope, doesn't look like anybody can do anything with him. Oh, right, we gotta disengage our weapons before we can leave. Alright, well, will the other guy come find us? I hope. Master should meet up with us soon. There's his master probably right there. We'll slow down and wait for him. Alright, what does he have to say? Here, a reward. You've made a friend today, something of an enemy too, perhaps, but do not fear. I think he will come around once he has finished scrubbing out the ancient core penance. Hand him over. Sure. Will not forget this day. Here, your ship appears damaged. Visit one of our star bases, and they will handle repairs. Alright, we got 640 credits. That's pretty good. Alright. I suppose we could talk to this guy. What can you tell us about yourselves? When Wolfpack's Knight protects the galaxy in the name of the Lost King. His soul burns in every shot we fire. His mark is every scar on every ship. Walking his path, we bring light to the darkness. Interesting. What can you tell me about this Lost King? He was our greatest leader. He wielded the scythe Kiamuvain and fought for knight and serf alike. When he grew too old, he and his most trusted knight set forth on their final quest to fight the dragons of entropy. None know if he succeeded. You'd think we would know if he succeeded, because I think entropy is still there. Any gossip? Come to difficult times, strangers. The Wolfpack's empire finds itself torn. Knight and serf almost at each other's throats. Dark days, but we shall prevail. Alright, alright. Message received. Okay. Maybe we should wait till we get to a starport to patch ourselves up. We are fairly low on fuel, however, which is not good. Let's just go ahead and jump for now, since I think we've done everything that we can do with this system. So this is their symbol, it looks like. Okay. It's going to take us 2 jumps to get there no matter how we go. We definitely could use some more fuel. Normal radiation, few ice planets, many rock planets. Oh, there's a star base here too. Can we make it to Arcturus from here? It looks like we can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. Let's see. And they have xenon, there's xenon and nitrogen and chlorine available here, which would definitely be good for our fuel situation. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can make it to Arcturus from there. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. We can check out the starport here, see who's running it. Can we make it into this asteroid belt? Yes, we can. Let's see, do we have any resource slots? We don't. Let's go ahead and convert all of the hydrogen. That opens up one slot. And still don't want to use ship repair yet. Alright, well, we'll see if we find what we find. If we find more fuel, we can just consume it. There's only one asteroid anyway. So, unless we get two different resources out of the same asteroid, which I don't believe is possible, then we should have enough space to carry everything. There it is. Oops. There's three of them in there, but how can I get in there and get them? I don't like the looks of those asteroids. Maybe we can go around like this. Nope, nope, nope. That's not going to work. There we go. 3 copper. Alright, not exactly the most valuable resource of all time, but we'll take it. Get out of here in this direction. Nope, nope, not gonna happen. Let's see. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. There we go. Made it. Alright, looks like there's a gas giant here. Don't worry. Oh, what is this? Hello? I don't recognize that kind of ship either. Marosil Crown Ship. Ha, it's my lucky day, subject. Yonder king hath chosen you to grant him tribute in honor of his most wise rule. We offer them tribute? Alright, yes or yes. I guess we don't have a choice. You want the crystal skull, okay. Tell me about yourself. Interesting. So they can, like, apparently mind control us or something. The universe is our birthright. Be glad we permit you to live in it. Alright. Where are you guys from? Once you have shown us the way, your people shall be welcomed into our holy magnificence. Great. You got any work for us to do? Kings and princes who volunteer their time at starports are always seeking stimulating new flavors to counter the boredom. Take this DNA scanner to the natives of this region and gather samples. Perhaps you can find something new in this season's flavor. Okay. Alright. Goodbye. Oh, that's a big ship. Whoa. Okay, that looks pretty good. We can orbit on that trajectory. Extreme gravity gas giants. Well, we definitely need the fuel. Let's see. We're going to have to use one of these. These are uncommon and these are rare. I guess we'll burn that up. And then I don't really want to repair the ships. 2 slots ought to be good enough. Alright, let's give it a shot. Hydrogen. Drop down a little bit more into the next layer. We'll go after one of these maybe. It's also hydrogen and nitrogen. More hydrogen. Better than nothing, but I don't want to fall down here too far because it takes forever to get back up against this gravity. Grab that. I'll be pretty content with this expedition. Okay. 5. Maybe we can get this one that's floating by us up here. We're gonna miss it. Maybe we can get it. No, not worth it. Alright, well, we got a few of them. We didn't take too much damage there. Convection is only moderate. Alright, so let's fly back. We'll dump this in the tank and then we'll go back. This is a pretty reasonable gas giant for harvesting fuel, actually. Has extreme gravity, but no real convection. Pilot ejector destroyed. Okay. Right here. There's 3 hydrogen and 1 nitrogen. We'll call that out of space for anything except more nitrogen. Fuel's starting to run a little bit low. Maybe we'll call that good. I don't see any other ones that would be really easy to get anyway. Well, our lander hull's taken some damage, but nothing too bad so far. Alright, let's continue to dump all of this in the fuel tank. Almost back up to full. And then we'll hit the top thing here and, ooh, can we get that nitrogen? Maybe. We're kind of taking damage in this current spot. Alright, awesome, got it. Nitrogen. Okay, it's 2. Make a pretty good fuel reserve, actually. It's hydrogen. I don't think I'm going to chase that one. Right, it's a little risky, but I'm going to dip down into this layer. Whoa. Dip down a little bit further than I wanted to there. Come on. You should probably start heading up. Takes so much fuel to get out of this gas giant's gravity well. We're at the top. Maybe I'll see if I can wait for these last 2, kind of right where I am. Or am I going to run out of fuel? Looks like I might run out of fuel. Yeah, I'm going to run out of fuel. Okay. Alright, we'll leave. I know, I'm leaving. let's use those two to repair the lander. Actually, I go ahead and use these. Well, yeah, go ahead and use these three to repair the lander. And that'll free up some cargo space. I like to have a nice reserve of nitrogen. Shouldn't be taking damage here, I don't think. Looks like we're out of the cloud. We're gonna have to go back into it. Try and pick this one up. Oh, come on. You're not gonna give that one to me? Oh well. If it was nitrogen, I'd chase it, but it's just hydrogen. That one, however, is nitrogen, so I want it. Alright, let's head up. Maybe we can get that one on the upper layer on our way out. That tops off our fuel tank and gives us 3 nitrogen in reserve. I think we'll call that good. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll call that good. Okay. Alright. Have little deep down. We should not be carried away by their talk. Okay, I guess you would know, wouldn't you? So I guess we'll start heading over to the system of moons around this massive gas giant. There's still xenon in this system that I'd like to harvest too, somewhere. And of course there's the starport and whatever this is to check out. I think this trajectory is going to be pretty good. Maybe scooch a little way this way. I think that will work. The orbital band on this planet is pretty narrow. Alright, harmless. Like to see that. There's just iron here, though. Still. We do have the spot for it. Oh, we also have a bunch in here already. Let's use a couple to repair the lander. Oops, that double clicked. I only meant to single click. Oh well. I don't think we wasted too much. Anything else down here? Gravity very low, temperature temperate, convection moderate. Here we go. Now this is another one of those delicate fight the wind but still come in for a landing operations. As soon as I account for the wind, then of course it dies down and probably is now going to go in the other direction. Come on. Alright, I hit a little bit harder than I wanted to. I can't mine from here? Dang it. Alright, clearly I should be doing this like this. This is very frustrating. Alright, I'm going to have to go back and get more fuel before I try this again. You know what, maybe I will do this in between episodes. So I'll end this episode here, and when I start the next one, I will be landed on this friggin' planet. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Until then, have a terrific day.